Alright guys, what's up? We're gonna do another unboxing video today. We've got the Green Goblin, Norman Osborn. We've got the front of the box here. You wanna see it from the side. It's clear. The other side. Clear. And we got the back of the box. Other figures in this wave include Spider-Man, Electro, Peter Parker with a really weird half Spider-Man face. Got Gwen Stacy and Daredevil with a really interesting costume. I don't know where that's from. If you know where that Daredevil costume's from, type it in the comments. Alright, let's open this bad boy up. And alright, here he is halfway out of the package. Got our Norman Osborn head. Pumpkin bomb. Obviously, the Green Goblin himself. And here is the glider in its little package. Alright, let's take him out. Come on, Gobby. Oh, there's his butt. You know, we'll just cut this. And alright, here he is out of the package. He's in from the side. From the back. And his other side. And alright, so one of the first things, you know, of course, we're gonna notice is the pins. He has pins here in the knees and the elbows. Though I will say the sculpt work is pretty good. A lot of good detail. I mean, I know it's just like that scaly stuff you get on Captain America's also. The cloth texture for his boots look really nice. His gloves also. Let's get a good close-up of his face. It's pretty good. His ears look pretty good. He does have a peg hole right here in the back. And some on his feet. Which is funny because the glider doesn't have any pegs. What the hell? I'm sure you saw it, but we've got his satchel. His man purse. You know, well, Green Goblin would be complete without his man purse. Alright, let's get into the accessories. First accessory up, the pumpkin bomb. Sculpt is pretty good, looks pretty nice. I did get this guy from the local GameStop, so I did notice that at least all the ones that I saw there had this tiny bit of paint on top of the pumpkin bomb. So either that's how it's supposed to be, or that's just a bunch of QC issues on all of those. Right. Next up, we got the Norman Osborn head sculpt.
You know what you must do.
It's got the waves. Looks pretty good, right? And last but not least, of course, the gilder.
The blade that pierced his body came from his gilder.
All right, here we go again.
The glider. I don't know if it's meant to have this, but I did notice this turns slightly. I doubt it's supposed to do that, but you know, it does. The turbine in the back. Sculpted pretty well. The underside. It's got this hole right here. I don't know if that serves any sort of purpose. There's holes right here where his feet go in, which I guess is because of I don't know. For some reason, I'm sure. Alright, let's get into his articulation. Alright, we switched up the background. Let's check out his shoulders. Now, I wish I was joking when I said that that's as high as his shoulders can go. But that's as high as his shoulders can go. He can't T-pose. But I mean, I guess that's alright. I mean, you know, if you want him to feel like he's T-posing, I guess you could do that. You know, you figure ways around it. Also, this man, this goblin, has no butterfly joints. Which, you know, I guess that's okay. I don't know. It's just the Green Goblin, really. His head. Of course, he's on a little ball joint so he can swivel. He can look down that far. That's pretty good. And he can look up that high. So that's also actually, that's really good. Of course, he's got bicep swivel. He's got double jointed elbows. It's about as far as you'll go. His cut right here for his little glove. There is no twist. You cannot swivel this, but you could swivel him at the wrist. And then goes up about that far for his hand. And about that far down. He's got waist swivel. Can swivel all the way. Oh yeah, of course. Forgot to mention. His arms can do that, but I mean, of course they can. Let's see how far he could bend back with his diaphragm. Oop, move his statue. That's pretty good. And how far down can he crunch? Not that far down. So he definitely gets more back than forward. Up next, the legs. Got some pretty good kicking action. He's got his thigh cut. Let's see if he can do the splits. Looks like me, that's about as far as I can do the splits. Alright, double jointed knees. That's pretty good. Alright, let's check out his ankles. So he could tiptoe about that much. You know, he's putting his foot in some water, testing to see how cold it is. Alright, that's it about regular. Let's see how far up it goes. About that much. And then, of course, he does have some ankle pivot. Alright, here he is holding his bomb. A little pose for you. I will say his articulation is pretty bad. I mean, well, it's not horrible, but it's definitely not good. Definitely not great. The one thing that I really don't like about this guy is that those are his only sets of hands. Two little grippy hands to hold the bombs. He's got no fists. How is this guy gonna not have fists? But I still got him because I'm gonna do some videos of Spider-Man kicking his butt. I don't like that he has pins either, but I will say all the detail in the sculpting, like the scales, I feel like it kind of hides the pins, especially because it's all the same color, so, you know, you don't really notice it. Like, yeah, you can see it, but do they stick out like sore thumbs? No. And the sculpting everywhere else, like his face, is really good. The color is really good. I like the color. And yeah, let's put his Norman Osborn head on.
Avenge me!
Here he is with his Norman Osborn head on, alternate head. Looks alright. I will say it was kind of difficult to pop it on there. The Green Goblin head popped off like so easy. This one, a little bit of trouble putting it on. I will say too, the Green Goblin head, like, when I moved it side to side like that, it would move. This guy, kinda, it doesn't. This head's it's a lot tighter fit. It does look good though. It doesn't look like the proportion is off or anything. Alright, let's put him on the glider. Alright, here's his glider, his little feet. They basically, I mean, I see that's why he doesn't have peg holes, but you know, it'd still be nice because, you know, that'll happen. But yeah, there he is on his glider. Now that I see him in this lighting, in this pose, yeah, those pins in his legs really stick out, but it's alright. It's just a green goblin, like I said earlier. And let's get to some size comparisons. Alright, first up, our Adam Warlock from the Infinity Gauntlet wave. He is blending in with the background a lot right there, so let's give him some light. And you still can't see him. Alright. Anyway, next up we got him right here with Maximum Spider-Man. He does look a little bit taller than Spidey, but Adam Warlock, I believe, is just a little taller, and if not, maybe the same size, because we will say that maybe Adam Warlock's hair is giving him a little bit of a height advantage. Alright, next we got our Secret Wars Black Suited Spider-Man. And this goblin is definitely taller than that Spider-Man. Next up, we've got Secret Wars Wolverine. And the goblin here is definitely taller, of course. Alright, here he is next to Secret Wars Iron Man. And of course, Iron Man here is going to be the winner in the height battle, just a little bit above the Green Goblin. And our final size comparison will be the Gamerverse Spider-Man 2 Venom, who just blows him out of the water. I mean, really nobody's taller than this Venom right here, unless we go into the HasLabs, but I don't have any of those, so, you know, oh well. Alright, so his rating, I guess, out of 10, I'm gonna give him a 5.5 out of 10. The reason for that is the pins and no extra hands. If he had no pins and extra hands, you know, at least fists, I would give this guy an 8. Also, that forward ab crunch, that sucks. That's not gonna give me very good dynamic poses when he's on the glider, but you know what? Whatever. 5.5 out of 10 is fair. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Let's get to some toy photography pictures and end the video. Thanks guys. Like and subscribe.